Hello beautiful angels and welcome back to my channel. I am sorry it's been a while since I posted. I've just been really busy, I've had a lot going on and just haven't had time to think or plan any content, let alone film it. But I'm back and I've got some planned. I'm excited for this content that we've got coming. So be sure to subscribe to follow along on this journey, and also be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know any kind of book recommendations or video ideas that you would like me to do in the comments below. Welcome to the family if you do subscribe. If not, you can always join later. But yeah, today's video is just books that I want to read this year. There are quite a few from the video that I done last year, which was the same, but this year I'm really hoping to kind of get through them a bit more. So in a moment we're just going to go downstairs to the office where they all are. I put them all in piles, so I'll just show you them that way, and I'll show you what I want to read this year. Also, if you do, like I said, have any book recommendations, just let me know. I'm always up for looking for new books and reading new things, whether it's nothing, you know, to do with what I've got downstairs. If it's a totally different topic, genre, still let me know and I will have a look at it. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. Good content coming, and yeah, let's go look at those books. Okay, so here are all the books that I want to try and read this year. They're quite stacked up, but this is all I want to read this year. So at the moment I'm reading Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Rees Brennan, Maureen Johnson and Robin Wasserman. I'm not quite sure how to say that surname, but this is all to do with these books, which is to do with the Mortal Instruments series. It's basically like a long series with loads of characters in. Every book, each character is in it from each series, so you learn more about them. So for example, everyone from the first and the second series are both in this book, and you learn more about them and their past and what they're up to now. This one follows on from the Mortal Instruments series, so after this one, and it's about Simon getting back his memory. So at the end of it, spoilers, sorry, Simon loses his memory, and it's about him going to train to be a shadow hunter and try and get all his memories back. I've also read all of these, which is the other series I was talking about. The woman and man from this series are in this book, and obviously Magnus Bane is in this book. I've read those two as well. I'm almost finished with this one, that far in, so I've read that much, which is good, and I'm hoping to finish that either today or tomorrow. Then I also want to read, we'll stick with the theme, Ghosts of the Shadow Market, which is also by obviously Cassandra Clare, also by Sarah Rees Brennan, Maureen Johnson, Kelly Link and Robin again. Not sure how to say the surname, don't want to say it wrong. But this is just kind of stories of the shadow market, which you could say is like their black market, where they trade things that they shouldn't really be trading. So I'm excited to read that because I feel like I get to learn more about all the characters again. So I'm looking forward to that one. Then I've also got this, which was the Waterstones exclusive, and it's by Cassandra Clare. So, can you tell it's been a long day? Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. And this one is The Red Scrolls of Magic, a Shadowhunter novel. So this follows Alex and Magnus. So it's a story about them. Not quite sure what is exactly the storyline, but I'm excited to read that. So it's a hardback. Look at the pages. Ooh, so red, so pretty. And then under the sleeve it's blue, I think. Let's have a look. If I can get it off. There we are. It's a really nice blue under there. I don't know if I'm the only one, but whenever I read a hardback like this, I always take this off while I read because I don't want to get it ruined, and then I put it back on after I finished. Surely I can't be the only one that does that. But then also in that world, I guess you could say, is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. So this is book one. I have actually read this before, but I'd never read the other two, so I want to reread it and then read the other two. This is also exclusive with the blue pages. This follows a family that was kind of, you know, their parents were killed in the war that happens in the Mortal Instruments series, and it's following them quite a few years later. His parents have been killed and they assume it was all in the same thing, the war. However, it turns out it's not. So it's about finding out what's happened to his parents. And look at the gorgeous book. So shiny, I love it. So after that one is Lord of Shadows. Once again, absolutely gorgeous cover and blue pages, which is so nice. Ooh. And then after that one is the last one in this series, I believe, which is Queen of Air and Darkness. Look at how big that one is. This is a nice coloured pages again, and a nice shiny cover. So I've got that one. And then last two so far in that series I have is a different one, which is Chain of Gold, The Last Hours. I believe that this is to do with, so the second series that I told you about, the three, this is to do with their children. So it's, you know, back in the day, London, but I'm not sure exactly what it's about. I just know it's about their children. So I'm excited to read that. I feel like this was exclusive hardback as well. There is actually a third one, but I don't have that one, so I need to hunt that down. But this is the second book, which is Chain of Iron. And once again, all of the covers are just so gorgeous. The illustrations are always amazing, and I just love them. So yeah, got that one. So that's one pile down. So I guess we'll just go in order. So we'll go to this one. So I have read some of these before, and they were in my last video as well. But I want to read all of these. I believe there's some more I need to get as well. So we've got Fairest of All, Poor Unfortunate Soul, Mistress of All Evil, and The Beast Within. These are all by Serena Valentino, and they're basically a different take on the Disney films. So obviously we've got Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent, Little Mermaid, and original Snow White. So I'm excited to read those. I love a twist on a fairy tale. Then after that, I'll put these out of the way, we have got this book, which I haven't actually read before. I just bought this one for the cover, so the one underneath it. But this is The Tethered Match by Melissa Caruso. And I believe, yes, this is book one in a series. So I might save this one for a bit later in the year. I'm not sure how many there are on there. I'll pop this here so you can read the back of it if you're interested. But I'm not too sure exactly what this is about. But that's okay. We will find out. And then this is the other one I bought for the cover, which is Ink. I believe this is supposed to be really good. I've heard good things about it, actually. Something to do with the tattoos that they have on their skin. Once again, not exactly sure what it's about. I will leave this here so you can have a look. So yeah, imagine a world where your every action, your every deed is marked on your skin for all to see. So that one will be good as well. At the end of the year, or the beginning of next year, I will do a what I read this year, kind of review everything. But next in the pile, I've read this one before, but once again, need to reread it to finish the series off. So this is Illuminati, and it's by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Now, I love the way this book is laid out. It's laid out like a case file, and I thought that was really interesting. And it makes for a really good read. It's very different, and I really enjoyed it. I believe it's a dystopian book. Yeah. Once again, here's this if you want to read it. Yeah, the year is 2575. Basically, they're having a war. It's about people. There's a bit of love in it as well. That's the first one. And I believe this is the second book. Nope, that's the third. This is the second one, Gemini, which I'm excited to read, and the third one, Obsidian. So yeah, it's really good to kind of read something that's laid out differently like this. I should really give it a go. I really like that one. And then once again, another one that I have read before but I need to reread and get the rest of them is Fallen. So I read Teardrop, which was by Lauren Kate, and I loved that book. But Waterfall, which was the sequel, I didn't really enjoy the way that they ended it. I was very disappointed in how they ended that. So this is another series which I hope ends much better, which is Fallen. So I need to reread this and then get Torment, Passion, Rapture, Fallen in Love, and Unforgiven. So as you can read, it's about a girl. She goes to a boarding school. Yeah, it's all about finding out who she really is, because she has a past that she kind of remembers. It's so that will be good. And then we've got Matched, another one I've read but need to reread because I haven't got the last two. I can't remember what the last two are called. I don't know whether it says in the back. There's Crossed and there's another one. But this was really good. I enjoyed the writing. Another dystopian one, so they get matched. Society dictates her perfect partner for life. So, but yeah, it tells them where they have to work, how they die, everything. But she's falling in love with another boy, and she's determined to make some choices of her own. So this was a very good one, and I really enjoyed that. Then next one I want to read is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a novel by Quentin Tarantino. I've seen the film and I loved it. I love Quentin Tarantino films, so I thought I'd get the book. I might actually take this one with me when I go away because it's very small, so it'll be easy to pack away. Mind my nails, I am getting them done next week. A bit grown out, but yeah, I'm going to take this one away. Really suggest you check out the film as well. Last one is The Accidental Further Adventures of the 100-Year-Old Man. So this is by Jonasson, and I've read The 100-Year-Old Man Adventures, and also The Girl Who Saved the King from Sweden. And I love his writing. It's really good, it's funny, but you learn a lot. It's brilliant. I think you should really check these out if you want something different. And yeah, I think they made the first one into a film, which I haven't actually seen, so I might check that out. But next pile, we've got this. So this is Victorian Albert, official companion to the ITV series. So I was obsessed with the series. I didn't actually ever get to finish it, so I do need to do that. But this kind of goes into, let's see, like the series and all of the facts, the real things. So we've got like the real pictures. And I love to learn about history. So I'm very excited to read that and learn more about how they filmed it and kind of, you know, the true facts of the story. So there's one there. Then this is one I want to reread. This is Thornhill by Pam Smythe, and it's very good. So as you can see, it's mainly illustrations, but there's some writing in it as well. But I feel like I love the way you have to take in what's in all of the pictures in order to kind of understand the book. It's about a girl, she moves into a new house, and the house across the street, I believe, or next door, is kind of got a backstory. It's a bit creepy, it's a bit haunted. She sees someone in the window and it's about finding out what happens there. That was a really good read. Then we've got Coraline. Once again, I've read this, but I do want to reread this. This is kind of like my October pile. So everyone loves Coraline, the film. The book's a bit different, but yeah, we love that. And How Other Mother. Then we've got It. So I have actually started it. I started it last year and I never finished it. But it's about a clown, it's a horror, Stephen King, of course. So I really want to finish that this year. I've also got another Stephen King book, which is called Sleeping Beauties. Had this for a while, but I haven't actually finished it yet. So this is what it says. Basically, the women are kind of, I don't know, falling victim to a sleeping virus, and the men are starting to fight one another, and the clock is ticking to open their eyes to a new world. So it sounds really interesting. I'm excited to read that one. Also in this pile is Fear Street, The Beginning by R.L. Stein. So I watched the films on Netflix last year and I thought they were so good. I love the storyline. I love the way that they were filmed, and so I had to get the book. It's about a little town. Weird things are happening. There's a witch, there's a curse, all that stuff that we love at Halloween. So there's that one. And the last one in this pile is Death Note, Dark Edition. So I bought this years ago and I still haven't read this yet. And I really want to collect the others, so I need to make myself read it. It's an anime, comic, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm excited to read that. And now we're down to the last pile. There's a theme going on here, they're all classics. So we've got Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, which I have read. I just wanted to say it was a really amazing book. I love the writing, the storyline, the way it doesn't work out how you want it to. Really good. And these cloth bound editions, just a die for. I want them all in cloth bound. Next one, which kind of goes with the Halloween theme, but also the covers in this, is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I'm excited to read that one. And then Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, which I started, but I wasn't really into it, so I had to stop reading and change to something different. I think I also bought a new book, and that's probably why I stopped. And then these ones I haven't heard of before. Ellen's mum got them for me for Christmas, so thank you, and I love them so much. So yeah, let's have a look. So we've got Jude the Obscure, and they're all by the same author, Thomas Hardy, and In the Cloth Bound. I have no idea what they're about. The Mayor of Casterbridge, Far from the Madding Crowd. I feel like I have heard of this before. And then this one as well, which I'm not even going to bother saying. I just can't go over how gorgeous the covers are. And then the last one, which will be saved for Christmas, of course, is Christmas Carol and Other Christmas Writings by Charles Dickens. Oh, how cute they all are together. So cute. So yeah, I think there's about 36 books or something. And they're all the ones I do really want to try and read this year. So I am going to leave that there today, guys. Go and read this one downstairs and cuddle the dog. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you have any book recommendations or videos you want me to do, just comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you very soon for another video. Love you all. Bye.